Okay. How are you guys? I hope you're all doing well, Void. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you, Void and Dark Dex. How's everything going? Sorry for the silence earlier. Having to fiddle around with some stuff. As you can see by the description, I've overhauled my audio. I'm hoping it sounds better, and it's gonna sound a little more crunchy, but it's kind of the best I could do given the guides I followed. And this was mainly for a couple of reasons. Main reason being I was sick of my audio, cutting my voice out. Wrong one. Gonna need you to come on, game. There we go. I was kind of sick of my audio cutting my voice out. That was really frustrating. So I had to fix that. But additionally, I had to, if I remember correctly, I also had to deal with a bunch of other stuff. It was mainly for that reason. That was the main issue. The unit, I can't be here, right? Because I'm 17. I'm sorry, man. Like, I know I can just say close enough, but I gotta stick to that rule. I'm real sorry. Yeah, I probably should have made that much clearer in my streaming career. So I apologize for that. Yeah, I know. I just don't like booting people out. I mean, it probably feels bad for them. It feels bad for me. It's just not, fun. For anyone, I don't think. I'm just now realizing my audio stuff. I capture. I'm going to have to test that later because I'm playing on a Steam controller now. Yeah. I mean, I know it can be said, don't worry, but still, I just don't feel great about it. I'm gonna need the mod name. This one is, let me check. You'll find it on Game Banana. Let me check my mods folder. Genshin. I think it's Amber Thick by FBI on Genshin on Game Banana, or it's Skimpy Amber. It's one of the two. But the thing about Game Banana, well, about Amber mods, is that she actually doesn't have a lot of them, so you'll have an easy time finding them. I'm assuming Void's gone, unfortunately. I'm sorry, man. I hate having to boot people like that, but I'm glad he's cooperative and nice. I'm playing on a Steam controller now, so things are going to be a little strange for me. You're going to see weird mouse movements like this, because the trackpad on the right is, well, odd. This is me moving it purely along a y-axis as straight as I can. It does that, and I think it's because it's meant to match with the contours, like the natural alignments of the thumbs. So I have to slant it like this to keep it somewhat straight. It's taking some getting used to. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's to practice moving it purely along a y-axis has been difficult. But the rest, it's a learned skill, but I'm confident it'll be worth it, I hope. Order for delivery. Traveler, perfect timing. If anybody has any issues with audio, please let me know, and I will do my best to fix them. That said, I'm some random guy on the internet. I do not know this stuff very well. So I can't make any guarantees, just that I will try. Sorry, I know you must be hungry, but could you do something for me? There's been a steady increase in volume of delivery orders recently. I tend to divide them up by region and then label each dish with the name of the person who ordered it. But I've lost the label for this calla lily seafood soup. All I know is that it's for someone in Springvale. Could you take this calla lily seafood soup over to Springvale for me and find out who ordered it? I guess, but I only came here to eat. I'm starving. Rest assured there will be a hearty meal waiting for you on your return. I'm counting on you. Ooh. Food delivery. I gotta go over there real quick and just delete the controller thing I normally have on for my model. I think I know how to get this to work, and I think it's going to take me a little bit of time and experimentation that I'm not used to. But I'm gonna have to do that off stream. I didn't really account for that this time. I kind of assumed it was gonna work. Silly me, just a bit. Steam controllers, unless it's on Steam, nothing recognizes the Steam controller. I wish every day didn't have to be a hunting day. Hello, did you order food? Not this. This one isn't mine. Booty, yeah, Uber driver. Well, at least I don't have to fight any slime, because that gets obnoxious. Reckless Pallid. Where's the treasure hiding? Excuse me, did you order some takeout? Yes, a long time ago. Took you long enough. There'll be no treasure left if I wait much longer. This does smell delicious, though. Well, I guess good food is also a treasure worth waiting for. I'm sure I've got time to eat before treasure hunting. But thank you. Here's the cash. Give the fee to Sarah. I have to go out of my way to have a consistent voice. Teleport waypoint. Fortunately, I also can't really keep my posture up. I should get like a big book to prop my microphone on. Welcome to Good Hunter. How can I help you? Deliver meal fee. You're back. Did you manage to deliver it? Let me check. Perfect, thanks. Here, this crab, ham, and veggie bake is for you. It's fresh out of the oven. Eat it while it's hot. Welcome to Good Hunter. How can I help you? Certainly, here's the menu. A bit unnecessary, but I have a habit of doing it. I need these. I never know when I'll need them, so I get them anyway. Alright, first out of 4. Another annoying wake up notification. It's Dr. Mihoyo. Time for your medication. 4 purple pills daily may save you from starvation. It'll only take 5 minutes, right? Oh no, it's almost night. Yeah, that has been such a thorn in my side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, the Steam controller it was revolutionary. Boy, did do a lot of things right, but can you Like, right now, I can refine my aim by using gyro. It's really cool. I can just swing the camera around, but if I can... But it's not perfect. It comes with some downsides. Also, natively, once you get, like... Once you eventually manage to... Oh, that's important. Once you eventually manage to get this friggin' thing working... On Genshin, the gyros, like, barely works at all. So I had to really crank up the gyro setting pretty high. I had to, like, get it to 10 just to move around this much, and admittedly, it works really well. Now it works really, really well.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
It's quite fun, but still, you know, a lot is a lot, you know. Destroy the hilly turtle towers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Oh, like I was saying, that song. I'm so much better at streaming. At night, and you know, I think it's because I had more energy. Whereas when I wake up in the morning on Sundays, and then one of the first things I do is stream. Well, yeah, of course I don't have. Of course I'm not great at it, and of course I'm brain rotted, because it's literally the first thing I do in the morning. I don't have many thoughts in my head other than sleepy. But anyway, oh gosh, man, without the controller, the magic mirror is so lifeless. As I was saying. Yeah, the song's been stuck in my head. It's called One More Pull by the Chalk Eaters. It's really good. Like, my goodness, I think it's actually really well made. Fantastic use of repetition. But it starts to get a little depressing in the second half. Like, at first it's just, haha, oh, silly gotcha player. And his gambling addiction, but, you know... Things might soul me. Then it just gets depressing, because then it starts to resemble gambling addiction more than anything else. I'm such a good adventurer. I'm gonna see if I can get Baron Bunny to help me with this. I'm gonna climb up here. Oh, I leveled up my stamina as well. I do a lot of things off screen on this game, and that's not something I'm entirely proud of. But I do it anyway, because this game's a kind of a daily commitment, and of course I have to. What was that 994? Oh, I was suffering from damage fall off. Earlier. Alright, thank you, bye. Thank you, have a nice time. And before anybody calls me racist for doing an impression, no, I'm not being racist. It's just how that one guy spoke at the end of, like, there's a studio that I guess he would advertise for, or they beat the eye of the storm. Anyway, it was just a Mexican, like, firefighter, and he would say, bye, have a nice time. I'm impersonating that, so don't try and cancel me. Yeah! Ooh, ooh. Don't give me the vacuum look. As for why I got a Steam controller, I've been in the market for a new controller for a good long while now. I have a Logitech, let me see what it's called. A Logitech something. It is a Logitech gamepad F3 The F310. And I would recommend it for anybody looking for a PC controller. That on the cheap, because that works with like just about everything. And it doesn't just work, it works like forever. Once you've got that thing, you're basically set for life. Bluetooth or wired. But the problem, it feels hella cheap. Like I said it works, but I didn't say it was luxurious. The triggers have a little too much pull, which isn't an issue, but in this game where I'm maining Amber, yeah, it gets to be a little exhausting. Well, not too much pull, more like too much push. There's too much resistance on the springs. The buttons are really clicky and clacky. I doubt my microphone's gonna pick it up because I went out of my way to make sure it doesn't pick up small background noises, but like it's not too bad. But if you're holding it down multiple times, like a long time, it gets to be an issue. Mainly the base, like letter buttons that I don't like. Like they're too clicky. Good controller for literally everything else. But for Genshin specifically, a game that I'm playing a lot with a character I like, that I'm going to be playing as a lot, it gets to be a little bit of an issue. Not to mention, I wanted something nicer, something cooler, something more luxurious. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do my adventure rank ascension quest. Crap. Anyway, oh yeah, I had to do that before I can get to rank 28, and then just do Varisa's story quest and bleh. Anyway, and I wanted something specific. I remembered the Steam controller, and I remembered how I'd been wanting that on and off for some years now, and I finally decided to buy one. And I was lucky enough to get one on eBay, flashed with Bluetooth software. So I won't need the Steam dongle only, I can just get any Bluetooth dongle. And it's going to respond to it and hook up to the Steam controller, which is quite nice. So I got it. It's not the fanciest thing ever, the buttons are still too clicky-clacky for my tastes. And the shoulder buttons are really stiff, but the triggers feel really nice. Trackpads are something to get used to, but they feel kinda good. You just need to put some faith in them and have a really relaxed touch. That way you're not overshooting everything. The joystick, it works. It's a little too small for my taste. And the touch pads are too clicky, and the back buttons are, again, they feel like they're digging into the layer on the back, from what I could tell. And it doesn't have that dense feel of like a luxurious controller. It feels kind of lightweight. It's not perfect, but for what it does right, it's actually really impressive. So I'm still pretty happy with it. The biggest issue is compatibility. If you have a game that is not on Steam, just download something called Gloss C. You can find it on GitHub. Do not put that on Steam. On mine, let me just do the thing people come here for. Do the thing I paid $70 for. Yes. This controller cost me $70. Oh wait, that's damaging me?
That's cheating.
Oops. Aren't I good at games? Yeah. This is why my controller looks so wobbly now, actually. But it's also, it plays my girl. But, ooh, you just stop thinking. For what it does right, it's not like the best thing ever, but for what it does right, it's actually really impressive. I don't remember what I was saying. It feels kind of cheap sometimes, but it's, you know, it's fun to play with. Now I remember. I wanted to say, do not, for me at least, I don't know if it'll be the same for everyone else, and PCs seem to work differently, but do not connect a glossy to Steam and then try to run it from that, or like add glossy's shortcut to Steam or the exe file, because for me that did not work. That actually worked quite poorly. It borderline wants to crash my entire PC. So do not do that. Start it up normally from your computer. Make a shortcut to the exe on your desktop. That'll be easier. Store it in a folder you use often, whatever. Just not Steam. I'm sorry, I need the bird meat. Oculus. Like, see, I have to move it very gently. But the reward is that it feels very... But yeah. Start it normally, and then once you get that and then start, you look up some guides on how to get glossy working, which, long story short, involves just copy pasting, because for some reason the browse function in glossy doesn't work. Copy pasting the file directory into glossy, and then adding whatever non-Steam game you have into Steam, and then clicking on the layouts for the controllers and using whichever one is added as the default and then tweaking it to your settings. Then it'll work. Like, I can prove it right now, and I'm not gonna because I don't want to change games. But I got it working with Project 06, which oddly enough doesn't seem to want to play nicely with Steam, but it's something I managed to make happen. And of course I'm doing this right now with Genshin. It was difficult. It does not seem to recognize the Steam controller natively, which is, you know, fine. Admittedly, it didn't make the biggest splash in the water. And you kind of have to go through some, not a lot of the legwork. It's easy. Just kind of add Genshin's exe file to Steam. Have Steam be ran as an administrator, and then get Glossy to recognize the location of Genshin Impact, not the launcher, the game itself, and then you can have it working with your Steam controller like I do. Of course, this is for like the 5 people in the world who like having a Steam controller, which admittedly this thing has developed something of a fan base. You can see it on Reddit. YouTubers, some of them were fond of it, some aren't. You know, it's hit or miss. It was a miss for a lot of people, but frankly, I think for all of its faults, it's pretty ambitious, and it's kind of a shame it flopped the way it did. But supposedly, there's rumors of Steam making a second controller. Now, I'm not gonna wait for that, because I have no idea how long that'll take, or if it's even true. But for now, I'm happy that I have this. Again, there are things about it that feel cheap. For some reason, it makes my hands sweat a lot. But it's nothing new. Like, I've handled cheap controllers, just so long as it's not... That's new. Never noticed that before. Moving me to the left. But so long as it's, like, the triggers don't take a lot of effort to hold down. The buttons feel nice and responsive. You know, so long as it all feels relaxed, that's what I'm after. And frankly, something I've wanted my whole life is something like my old PlayStation 2 controller, which was mushy. Nobody seems to like mushy buttons except me. I want buttons that sing to the controller. The Steam controller's buttons aren't quite like that, but they're a little, they're going towards that direction. I have a PS3 controller my friend bought me. It feels kind of like that. It's nice. Why am I stopping so much? Because I can't hold a thought to save my life. And so if I do this while I'm playing the game, I will struggle a lot. I've got like 5 guys after me. I'm gonna struggle.
Come a little closer.
You know what? Let me just use this sexy hag for a little bit. Cause like I like the sexy hag,
Don't be such a brute.
but you know. But I don't use her as often as I should. So I'd like to change that a little bit. But yeah, I am going to be using Amber a lot. Because Amber's just the one I like the most, and if I found out you were her girlfriend, I am quitting this game forever and killing myself. That was a joke. I would never do something so silly. I'd only do it if I have a really good reason. Like if Teresa had a girlfriend, then I would uninstall and kill myself. This is so satisfying.
I'll race you there.
And I love being able to like swing. Ooh. Wee. Ironically enough, you don't get a lot of distance. Like I'm flicking it across both ends of the x-axis of the right trackpad. But if I do it slowly, it travels a lot further. It's kind of odd, but that's how it works. I've tested it with a few other games. I've tested it with TF2. It seems to work kind of the best in that, or at least it did. Before I tested it on Snowbreak, it feels really nice on Snowbreak. And for a game like Snowbreak, that's something I want it for. Because yes, I know it's a shooter. I know Snowbreak. I know what Snowbreak is. But I like to use a controller. Controllers are my bread and butter. I can use a keyboard and mouse. I've gotten used to a keyboard. And for some games, I can be okay with that. But I use a keyboard and mouse out of necessity,
Ad Astra
not
Abyssosque.
preference.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
And a Steam controller is kind of like that. It's not... You're not going to get the aim quite as good on a Steam controller as you will a PC and mouse, on a keyboard and mouse, but it'll approach it. It's one of the few controllers that can really compete with that, if you ask me. And the only other thing that can compete with that is any other controller, but with gyro controls. If you can do that, you know, you're kind of approaching, you know, generally that level of like precise aim. My first experience with that was Splatoon, and this is what it reminds me of. You know, using the gyro, so I'm kind of used to that because I played Splatoon an awful lot. Got up to level 50. That was a lot of matches. Would it do it again, but that's besides the point. The point is that it's kind of like that, but better. Because now you have a tiny little mouse pad up on the upper right of the controller. So it's kind of like a keyboard and mouse. Except the mouse is on a controller. And the rest is controller. So you can use it with anything. It feels really nice. I'm ranting and rambling a lot because it's late and I have more energy today, and I'm glad. But also because I really like this thing. And, you know, again, I have my complaints. But
Thank you for completing today's
it's unlike
commissions.
any other
Here is your
controller
reward.
I've played with before. I think there are some third-party gyro controllers out there now, but it sure seems like it took them a while. But I've also been out of the console game for a good long time. I had this Logitech controller for like the longest time because I didn't need anything else. But yeah, I think Nintendo and Steam were kind of leading the charge with the gyro controllers. Yeah, like how? What's my adventure right now? Adventure. You say you can counterpoints to place commission quests to obtain commission rewards 4 times. Regardless of how you obtain them, you'll not be able to obtain more than 4 commission rewards per day. At this time, you'll be able to go to Catherine to collect your additional daily commission rewards. Once you've reached your daily encounter point limit, any further points gained will be converted to long-term encounter points. If your daily encounter points are not full, you can expend original resin to convert long-term encounter points and make up for the shortfall in daily encounter points, thus obtaining corresponding rewards. So I'm stupid and didn't understand any of that, but from what I'm gathering, if you do it enough, then this will let you kind of claim it on a day that you didn't do it. So if you did it enough times and you missed a task on a day, then you can just use these points to have that task automatically completed. But let me reread this so I can comprehend this properly. Okay. One problem. So I haven't bound anything to the right stick. I really should.
Add Astra Abyss sauce.
But yeah. Claim all. Barbara. Recall. What else can I get out of this? I should get some new characters. Let's see. I guess that's more or less all I have to say about the Steam controller. It's quite an impressive piece of hardware. Like, I really mean it when I say that I'm, despite all my complaints, I'm pretty happy with it. And I think it's kind of a tragedy that it didn't really... Oh yeah, I've got like 11,000, okay. I do think it's kind of a tragedy that it really just didn't take off. Your adventure rank has reached the current maximum. You may choose an adventure rank ascension quest. After completing the quest, you will obtain the following. Max adventure rank will increase, world level will increase, increasing levels of monsters and bosses, as well as the quality of drops. Go to adventure quest. Adventurer's Guild is posted an emergency relic commission. The performance of the adventurer that takes up the challenge will affect their ranking within the guild. Take your next step towards stars in the abyss. Oh, alright. I didn't really want to do it, but... Birds. Those are birds indeed. Let's do a little of grocery shopping. Oh, the gyro. Come on, gyro. Come on. Yeah, this is why I wanted a Steam controller as well. I wanted that level of accuracy. Like, I'm gonna be playing as a bow. Oh, dang it! I'm gonna be playing as a bow user a lot. I'm gonna need it. What was I saying? Remember earlier? I don't. Yeah. Maybe if I slept normally, this wouldn't happen. Leon's troubles. Talk to Leon. Oh! Oh, alright. Something seems to be troubling Leanne. Navigate. Well, at least this is nearby. It works really well for Snowbreak, and alright, I was mentioning that there's a reason I wanted this, and it's because, oh yeah, I was talking about mouse and keyboard. I think I've made it clear that I don't really like mouse and keyboard that much. I use it out of necessity, not preference. It was never, ever preference. Like, I can do it.
Change the subject.
It'll still be dangerous.
I just don't want to. Unless I really have to and there's no other way. But there's a reason why literally every other game I play that is not a shooter, I play with a controller. And heck, even Control I played with a controller. I'm surprised I got through it as well as I did. But this is like a nice in-between that lets me have both in one package. It feels like a controller, so it's nice and I like it. Because now I can use a controller for everything! Haha! It feels good. There must be a better point of entry. There has to be. Oh, sorry. Hello, traveler. What's happened? I'm a researcher of ancient ruins. I simply have to find a way to get inside and investigate. How in the world is one supposed to get past a ruin guard? My acquaintance, Doolin, Liz, an adventurer, was once injured by a ruin guard when he, too, sought to venture inside these ruins. We are discussing how to approach it. But after hours and hours of discussion, we've made no progress whatsoever. Are you running into some difficulties? Yes, in the interest of safety, Mr. Doolin seems to think that there's no such thing as being what I would call overcautious. Sometimes the discovery made is so valuable that it merits taking on an... How very lewd. Taking on a certain amount of risk, but he sees that view as just an excuse for being rash and impulsive. You can't blame him. Neither of us will be persuaded by the other. And he also keeps interrupting me. I mean, I can take it. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Sure, he's not with the Adventurers Guild, but he's an adventurer all the same. He has much more adventuring experience than me. As a result, he can discern the risks far better than I in many scenarios. I just think it's a bit difficult communicating with him. Sometimes I barely understand what's coming out of his mouth. Maybe I'm just being too rigid and inflexible? About your research. Why do I research ancient ruins? Out of curiosity, naturally. Surely you find the tantalizing traces of history inside irresistible too? Reading the Mondstadt Tower was what first got me interested in history. Everyone describes it as a historical romance, but personally I didn't see what was so romantic about it when I read it. If you've never read it, you should take this copy. Seriously, it's a good read. Can I get the book? Yeah, I still prefer to rely on this. which I should actually do more. Inventory. Oh, I got a lot of junk I need to get rid of. Finally an excuse to feed them. Feed the weapons to better weapons and such. Ooh, I have 44 of these. Nice. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Verses of Equilibrium. Legend has it that it contains ancient incantations used to pay respects to Rex Lapis and the Yaksha Adepti. It also serves as a historical record of the ancient belief in the Geo-Archon. That I will read another time. Guide to Prosperity. Down level material. Oh. Let me use to create furnishings. Oh, okay, so that's what this is for. Oh wow. Okay, well. Okay, well, I can't do anything with that. I didn't get the book. Dolan, please. Don't get any closer to the temple. It's much too dangerous. What's happened? It started off as just an issue of adventuring into the ruins. My specialty. What does it matter now? They become too layered and complex and elusive. Do you know the feeling? It's like just when you think you can't see the wood for the trees. Oh goodness, did I claim my... Oh! I forgot to claim my dailies in Oliver Lane. Oh, I hope the day didn't reset. Suddenly you see a ray of light in the darkness and things take a turn for the better. Then out of nowhere the answer is right under your... Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. I just let it go. I have less than an hour left, but it'll be fine. But it morphs again as you try to get a handle on it, and suddenly it's got this ephemeral and dreamlike quality to it. It's more subtle and ambiguous than an adventure. It's got this really strong romantic vibe with a hint of danger. No! Man, what a way to be rude. What in the world are you talking about? You seem like a shady character. I do apologize. I'm an adventurer, and in principle, there's no significant difference between an adventure and a chance encounter. I just can't seem to get a handle on this one. Miss Patchy is rash and impulsive, so adventuring with her would be high risk. I worry that she would get injured. I think he's talking about the feeling of adventuring. I don't like my character sometimes. Like, I'm glad I'm not playing as Ether. But, man, I can't stand that kind of snarky main character who's like, oh, I guess I gotta help, and just throw sarcastic remarks at everyone. Like, man, shut up. I'm glad you don't have a voice. But most importantly of all, neither adventurers nor chance encounters last forever. In both cases, if you hesitate, the opportunity will pass you by. She's so persistent that there's nothing I can do other than to try and make this chance encounter last as long as possible. So he's like trying to get a rush out of this?
Oh, what do you like to eat?
Alright, I wasn't supposed to talk to either of them. But it seems like they need that thingy. Well, even if I could only get one. Come on, come on. There we go. Even if I can only get one, that's fine. Yeah, I'm a little lost on there, but that's because I'm dumb. I think it's... I don't know. It just wants to make this last longer. You got some dummy fall off damage. Oh, come on. They distracted me. How dare they?
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
I can really just camp from here, can't I?
No one escapes my sights! Get him!
Is it gonna work? Gonna work? Come on. Come on, take that bait. Take that bait. Take that bait. Okay. Well, it seems like they had a problem with this ruin guard guy, so I'm gonna knock him out for him.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Oops. Okay, yeah, no, that's the best I can do.
Get him!
Gotta fight him the normal way. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's really annoying. Having to dodge those. What was I talking about earlier? Yeah, no, I was already done with the topic of mouse and keyboard. It's just really not my favorite.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
I just really never liked it. Like, it's alright, I can do it.
No escape!
Just don't, it's not my preference. But I can't wait to play more Snowbreak with this. It makes aiming feel really good on Snowbreak. Like even on this, it feels really natural. It's a little harder because hilly churls, like hilly churls, they have hitboxes, but I'm always aiming for it. I'm not sure what I'm exactly doing. Definitely something on my part.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Maybe the gyro's not sensitive enough, but it feels fine to me. But, yeah. I'll figure it out in time. Unrelated, but I'm not sure if I want to take a shower today. I already took one this morning. Pretty late in the day, actually. But I went out on a walk to a park and, well, it was kind of a big pile of junk. It kind of sucked.
That's more like it.
Dang it. Now, where's my adventure ankle? Where was all that stuff I wanted to go to? Oh. Oh, cool. I managed to blow him up. I feel a little bad for the squirrels sometimes. Like, they just kind of stand still and they're none the wiser. Okay, now I gotta figure out where they went. Where those people were. There was some around here. I know they're
Get
very
ready
close
for
to
the
the
gliding
stadium.
champion of Mondstadt.
Further down exactly. Where exactly, not sure, but I'll find him. Oh, fine. Can't pluck it out of the air. There was some around here. No. Further down. There they are. They're gone. The heck? Fine. Adventuring Ascension, navigate. Okay. Now I gotta go back over that way. That I foolishly got distracted by. Is that a boar or is that a hilly trail? Boy, get away out of my face with the old unsightly impression of a swordsman. You know Yakuza Berserker style? Go ahead, that'll make it easier for me to aim. One thing I like about Amber is, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if you know what you're doing and you're good at it, and it's difficult because their like whole entire body is in front of their head, but if you can land consecutive headshots on someone or something, you can just kind of stun lock them. Now my problem is
I'll race you there.
landing shots on moving targets. Put simply, aim where they're going, not where they are. It's just like TF2 Huntsman Sniper.
You're in for a little shock.
That's it. Man, that's the problem about Genshin Impact. Fun game, but oh boy, is it distracting. Now where's that darn animoculi? Animoculus. Singular term. Off over into that general that way direction. You know, I have one person I have to talk to. And here I am getting distracted by one thing after another. Oh, someone left their books here. Oh. I thought it was going to be high up in the air, not on the ground. Alright, that's convenient. Let's see. Now to talk to this lady, adult woman person. Lower. Yeah, you know, there's a person I'm supposed to talk to. And I did not do that. Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to the distressed land. It's a courtyard. Clear the ruins. Yeah, let's just play it safe here. Huh. Yeah, you know what, sure. Since I'm on the Ascension quest. Huge number of monsters establish their camp in the ruins, threatening the safety of the area. Defeat them all to prove your courage to the Adventurers Guild. Ooh, those are some high levels. Quick setup. Details. Level up. And I'm stingy. 35, 30, 35. Oh, it'll be fine. I think. But I have a Steam controller now, so I can do this. And also, what are these funky places? These dungeons are strange. And you guys to the right.
Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
I want you out of the picture first. I feel like Amber is kind of at her best when you're maximizing her damage. Yeah, I can't stand when I get locked on something. What is this, a Source game? Oh, he's gonna respawn. I really hate that Genshin likes to do that. Man, you were behind the wall, chill. I really hate that Genshin likes to do that, where it doesn't count falling out of bounds or like in the bottomless pits as a death. Nine. Not enough.
Not so hard! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Okay, I'm gonna have to play my cards right here.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Yeah, if I go silent, it's because I'm still getting used to this thing. It works a lot better than the standard controller I was using, but still. And I know I can auto-attack. But, yeah, I can just auto-attack. Alright, I was talking about a park. Yeah, I went to a park today. It was kind of a dump, and the place smelled pretty bad. Like, yeah, there were people fishing there, but... And it did smell like fish. You know, figure, where there's fish, there's smell of fish, but... I don't know, man. That doesn't smell like a fish smell. I don't think a river is supposed to smell like fish because fish are there. It locked me in there. The aim mode there. I feel like it smelled that way because of sewage. There was a lot of stuff that was run down, really old, either disassembled or withered by time, but oddly enough, there were like little educational signs that were still looked good-ish, old, but not too old. They were legible. They weren't withered away by time. So they're being maintained, just not the rest of the place. Big stream day. Yeah, let me just... Uh-oh. That's approaching me. Okay. Ah! No! Oh no! Amber! Oh, I can't even heal either. Happy big stream day. Hi, Car. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming along. I hope your day went well today so far. Oh, I can't heal, silly me. All right. Hope you had a good day today. How's everything going? Snipe this guy from far. Okay, he just healed himself, so that's not gonna... Maybe this isn't such a good idea. What are these signs here? Some kind of pattern? Do I need to do something with them? Been gardening today. Thanks, I hope you've been doing well. I have. Yes, thank you. Find some cover. But the environment. I'm really not into Genshin lore that much, because like, no disrespect, but it's a lot of reading. I only got so much time in a day. But the environments are fun for me. Mostly gardening today. I'm fine, thanks. I hope you've been well. Oh, that sounds nice. Gardening sounds very relaxing. And I hope I have been well today. Oddly better than usual, though I did want to go to a movie today. I wanted to watch that new Looney Tunes movie called The Day the Earth Blew Up. It's already on its way out, which I guess it has been a month. But still, like, that movie has gotten no support from Warner Brothers. And it's kind of shocking and a little sad. Yeah, this really isn't necessary, but... I'm in this game for 2 characters. At least I came to this game for 2 characters. And their names are Amber and Verisa. Still gonna use this team. Billy Churls make such funny noises. But yeah, that movie's been on its way out. I can probably go watch it tomorrow, but that would require going outside on Sunday, and ooh, I don't like doing that. Very difficult for me. Oh, I hate that that's the case. Can't just access my normal menu like a normal gamer. They're like, no, you gotta use it this way, boomer. Oh, you wanna use your menu? Okay, boomer.
Get him!
You, I
Let
want
it
you
rip.
dead. Okay, fine.
Come a little closer.
Can you stop? Okay, you know what? That's it. Huntsman sniper. Call me sweaty for the way I play Huntsman sniper. Call me unskilled for the way I rely on luck. Unironically, I prefer... Huntsman sniper is fun in TF2. Like, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, like... Oh! I'm supposed to actually try here. Oops.
No one escapes my sights.
I'm good at this.
Hey, don't be such a brute.
I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to actually use that elemental thing.
That's cheating.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm done. I really don't like how there's... This game has just straight up damage check. Challenge failed. We'll get him next time. Alright. Level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. I just don't like using so many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's kind of lagging behind. I don't like it. Not that many. One, two. You know what? Sure. Weapons, weapon. Select material. That'll do. Enhance. I have 406, I guess it's fine. But I feel like this is a skill thing. You want a nice damage against one expected by higher or cry. Or cryo. Let's enhance this a little bit because I feel like Kaya kind of deserves a good sword. I kind of neglect him. And I don't feel good about that. So enhance much. While we're giving him enhance. Oops. Get rid of these spears. Enhance. sense. Not much, but it'll do. I think. I just don't like using up resources. Alright, I'm stingy. Gonna need it. Come on, Lisa. Oh, goodness
Go,
gracious.
Baron Bunny! No escape!
That's enough out of you.
Hey!
I almost wonder if maybe I should try and use that wind guy to my advantage.
Get him!
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this in time. Can you all stop that? Oh yeah, 5 out of 10 now.
Let it rain!
Surrender.
Not so hard!
Knock it off. Oh yeah, I'm not making it in this time. Weapon level strength, artifact strength, character level strength. Yeah, no, I'm not. Crud. I need to beat this quest so I can get to Risa, but oh jeez. Leave domain confirmed. Yeah, all my stuff needs to be stronger, basically. My weapons too, especially my weapons. Relatively strong, but room for improvement. Both of them, really. Weapon, okay. I like that this tells you what specifically you need. Insufficient ascension materials, main forgery, thundering runes. Can't do that now. Higher usage rate, medium usage rate, thing, harbinger, dawn, medium usage rate. So gonna have to make do with prototype Rancor. Relatively strong, but there's room for improvement. Can upgrade. Recommended artifact configuration. Gain from bosses. Okay, so I got a lot to do actually, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to Reese's story quest in a timely manner because sounds like there's a lot that I need to do. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 16 minutes. I can stream a little longer, but I'd really rather get kind of go to bed. Because I also have to shower. Oh right, now remember I was mentioning why I needed to shower. Because I went to the park. It wasn't particularly exhausting or anything, but the place reeked for reasons that I don't think were just the fish. The place was a dump. Things were worn down. Pretty sure there was a homeless person living under a bridge. There was a lot of industrial stuff going on around the river. The water looked really brown and like just looked kind of downright gross. So I don't know if any of that smell got on me, but you know, just in case. Cancel that. Level up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could and should. Use another bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1. Enhance. Oh yeah, no, the warbell's leaving the recurve in the dust. Goodness gracious. There's a lot I need to do. To get these
I feel
characters
like
leveled
running.
up. Training guide. Let's focus on Amber. I still want her being as strong as possible. Plan 1, Wonders Troop up. Favorite bosses, collecting will consume. Successfully challenging Domain of Blessing Roaring Fire. Domain of Blessing Stone Chamber. Item details. I don't have a right stick binded, so I'm gonna have to do something about that later. I've lowered just about everything. May not yet available. Mainly their levels and their weapons that need upgrading. For now, that's all my dailies done, I guess. So it would be fine. I could go for the ley lines thing, but I don't really get that much out of it. I don't feel like, well, I mean, that's not true. I get stuff. What's that? World quest. I'm gonna need you to tell me what that world quest is before I can decide to just throw myself into it. Oh. Teleport waypoint. You will sometimes encounter teleport waypoints and domain entrance map pins bearing such sub-icons. These symbols indicate that the destination is located in a multi-layered area. After you unlock the corresponding map layer, you can interact with said pins to open the corresponding sub-maps. Use the layer markers on the right of the map interface to switch between layers within the same group, or select the big icon to return to the top level map. When browsing map layers, the sub-icon of the map pins for the current layer will appear in bright blue. Dotted lines will be used for indicators. Dotted lines will be used for indicators, quest targets, event targets, etc. that are not located in the current map layer. Additionally, when an area in the center of the map contains different layers that you have previously entered, you can use the layer switching marker to swap over to the corresponding map. Basically, you can choose which floor you want to go to, so long as you voice probably cut out there. So long as you've unlocked it. Oh, loading time is quite high for this. Now I'm gonna. Oh. Okay. Thank you for that single Primogem. Go to the speaker's changer to meet. Oh, Lavka. Oh, hi.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
It really is the nurse toy of this game, huh? Hey there, Catherine. Great to see you here. I'm Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quests and intelligence support. Okay, hang on, Ozzer Lane stuff. Before the day resets. And I think that should be it. Oh yeah, let me just send them on their commissions as well. Before the day resets. I have 3 minutes left. Okay, I better be quick. Derogatories, wisdom cubes, and oil. Simple. And one thing I wanted to talk about with on the topic of Natlan as a region is I remember seeing a whole bunch of controversy. You know what? Cancel. Let's focus the wisdom cubes. I remember seeing a whole bunch of controversy that people don't like Natlan. I guess one of the reasons was that being a nation of war, it should seem war-torn and people crass and mean, but then they're too friendly, which, like, I get, but from what I've seen so far out of Natlan is that the people are just kind of coming down from that war, so they're having to chill out. But despite not being much of a war nation, they still have something of a warlike personality in the sense that a lot of them are competitive. Milestone rewards. Let me see what I got. Wonder if I got any event characters. Oh, snap! I just got another UR. I got the slut nun again. Implacable. Or as fans like to call her, implacable. Bro, not a single Kent? That's crazy. The day reset. Time to do it all again. Wait, babe, Goyim. You got to do your dailies again. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, aren't I professional? I'm definitely gonna have to eat after this though, 'cause I'm dummy hungry. But yeah, I'd seen the controversy about the Natlan region in Genshin. People complaining, and for the most part, it really just seems like Twitter's mad that the brown people in Natlan aren't brown enough. Which isn't me making stuff up, that's like literally what their main complaint and what they go out of their way to fix, quote unquote, on the character designs. But like, I don't know, man. Sure, they're not as dark skinned as they could be, but like, dog, that's like every anime game. Let's get used to it. And then there's stuff about the lore, I guess. I don't know. If you ask me, it just seems like a bunch of babies whining. Like, really, anytime any fan base has a problem with something, at this point, I'm just gonna chalk it up to a bunch of big babies. And I think back to that one meme about Sonic fans. Don't mess with us Sonic fans. We don't even like the series. You know? It's every fan base. Your final challenge, fan. I remember there was a funny meme, a post on Twitter. Fans of something when you ask them what they like about it and they just can't think of anything. I'm Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quests and intelligence support. Natlan is a nation full of opportunities, so make the most of it while you're here. How so? When there's conflict, there's opportunity, and as for someone who's always ready to join the action, this place is a year-round invitation. In more concrete terms, there are ruins to be explored all over Natlan. Whoa, my dungeon! And warriors all across the land are in a constant battle against the forces of the Abyss. In short, it's an adventurer's paradise.
Ad Astra ab...
Very well, adventurer, and thank you for supporting the Adventurers Guild. Go to the speaker's chamber to meet Malta. Well, I will come and end this in the stream in a timely manner, so... Wait, no, I was going the right way. Yeah, so... I don't know. I'm tired. Forgetting. Mavi-chan! I don't know if I can do that. Time to go climb up. Don't understand. I need to see that Super Saiyan red head. But yeah, not much to say about Natlan for me. I think it's beautiful. If I'm going to talk about my compliments, oh my goodness, Natlan is gorgeous. I don't see why people complain. Oh, there's like they want their diversity, but oh, what do you mean it's pulling from different regions? Like, oh, yeah, heaven forbid, this fictional world doesn't bind itself to our rules, make sure it's fictional. That's crazy talk. Perfect timing. I don't have any customers right now, so it's first come, first served. First served what exactly? I'm fine for now. Oh, I thought you must have tracked me down after hearing about my agency services. Well, it must have been fate that brought you here, so let me give you the spiel. Friend, how would you like to experience every blow of the action, up close and personal, from the best seat in the house? If so, then you've come to the right person. Like a migrating fish, I'll swim my way through the raging torrent of spectators to nab you the best spot in the entire stadium. With the exception of the Pyrarchon spot, of course. But everywhere else is fair game. Oh, and I should mention, given how precious each spot is, I can only save a space for one person at a time. There's only one of me, after all. Oh, really? You're genuinely passing up on such a golden opportunity?
If you've got trouble, I've got solutions.
Yeah, I'll do that later. The event thing. On Genshin.
If you've got trouble, I've got solutions.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
The Minecraft ghast got turned into a Shoda.
If you've got trouble, I've got solutions.
Anyway, being a professional streamer, yeah, I think now one looks cool. Stadium of the Sacred Flame, Temple of Pax. Pax? Like Orion Pax? Transformers?
Get ready for the gliding
It's
champion
time
of
to show
Mondstadt.
them that we are more than meets the eye. Transformers? I can't say slurs. No, YouTube wants to take away my rights. YouTube's all like, you can't say this, can't say that. But yeah, that's all the stuff I had to say about the park and that one and Phantoms. I really would like to enjoy Phantoms, but I don't know, man. Like, good luck finding one that actually likes their thing. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing they're one and the same. The
feel like
speaker's
running.
chamber and meet Mopka. Okay. Lower. Is it not here? This is some pretty fire. Like, man, even the fire looks pretty. And people outright complaining. Okay. I guess I turn a
Bet you can't keep up
arena.
with me.
Like, guys even got some type of African dance thing going on. Oh, I'm so lost.
What do you need? Don't worry. I always.
Where's the redhead baddie? Oh.
Give up. Hesitating will do you no good.
I'm trapped. I'm trapped inside the mall. Mommy. I don't know where you went in the IKEA. I'm scared. I don't know Swedish. I knew it all along. Blessing of Tona's flame. Offer the pyro sigils. Oh! Oh, I hate that it does that. Let me give me time to read it, dang it.
That's more like it.
I'm gonna need that monster type weapon. Thank you. I'd like to buy some weapons. Forging diagram. Ooh. Oh, I don't have enough for these. That's gonna suck.
Wait, how many beats is this again?
Higher? There's a second floor? Oh, okay, there it is. Duh. Emerging artist, self-proclaimed. A hunter without target. Yeah, I'm on the right floor. I just gotta figure out where the heck I'm going. Okay, so I need to be inside the city. No problem. Gotta... The blah. Let me check that. Joy-kun woke up, couldn't breathe with all the mucus, bro. Crashed after working, running on a 5-hour energy of Red Bull. Oh my gosh, how many times do I have to tell you to sleep properly? I hope you get better, though. I hope you improve. It's nice to see you, Joy-kun. I hope... Well, I know you said you weren't having a good day, but... Oh, gosh. Well, make sure to take your vitamin C, a lot of water, a lot of rest, a lot of food. No McDonald's.
Hey, there's something strange
None of
over
that.
there. Come on, let's take a look.
Could use a hug from you now. I'll do the best I can with tracking. Oh, I forgot to try that hand tracking thing my friend showed me. Iko. Nade. I don't know if my microphone picked that up. Iko. Nade. There's your hug. I hope you get better. And please, like, don't push yourself this hard, Joey.
I won't let you
Joey-kun.
down.
You worry me, really.
Opening a chest
Sometimes.
is like
I don't
unwrapping a
mean
gift.
say that to be mean. Like, I'm genuinely concerned for your safety. I care is what I'm trying to say. Oh, there it is. Bless. That's good. I'm glad you feel blessed. I do my best.
I feel like running.
So, I guess, how have you been? I'm sorry I didn't call you for Helldivers, but I arrived home kind of late and I had to crunch down on some stuff, some important life stuff that had been waiting for a while.
I've read through
yeah.
your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea.
I love her voice already. Like, oh my goodness, what a... Someone catch me for the way I'm about to swoon.
Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Oh, she sounds so kind. Oh my goodness, she's perfect. Oh, yes. What? I just died. No, I'm not a singer. I do that like Lego Batman meme. My gosh, I could not choose between her and Verisa. If I played this game sooner, I could have had Mavka. But I would have had to have played this game like a lot sooner. Mavka, Night Igniting Flame. I hope you give me time this time. The revered leader of this land, Natlan's Pyroarchon possesses unparalleled power and an order to match. The fight against the Abyss has been a long, ancient journey where the echoes of memory and the warmth of love illuminate her path, fueling her resolve with an unwavering light. The road to victory is forged by countless heroes, and she considers herself merely a vessel of their collective strength. Today, Mavika remains steadfast in her belief, guiding Natlan toward a new dawn.
Far more than we anticipated.
She sounds like she's just beautiful inside and out.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
Oh wow. I keep telling you about the pre-order practice. It's not customer friendly.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Oh my goodness, her voice. Oh.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
Oh, she sounds so mature. Oh, what a woman.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
If you really want, Joey-kun, I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I can try and cram in a Helldiver session if you really want to.
In that case,
If you have the
we'll be
time
off.
for it, too.
It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
This is the only guy whose muscles aren't textured in, and I'm glad, but like... I guess I should just change my settings, because some of these textures in this game are downright ugly.
Huh?
But I do have it
Good
on
luck
most
with
medium settings.
what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Oh, that walk. Oh my goodness, that walk. I'm normal about redheads, I promise. I'm not. I'm actually like extremely picky about them. I don't like the majority of redhead anime girls. I don't. Their personalities are like either slut or angry, and I don't like it. But I guess that's what happens when you don't watch enough anime like me.
Yep, we
I
sure
should've
are.
watched more.
Sounds like everything's going to plan.
I've been trying to do that. I've been catching up with, well, not catching up with it, but I've been getting in an episode a day of Pretty Cure, and I tried. Oh, I had watched the first episode of Isekai Red Ranger, or Red Ranger Isekai, which is like actually the title. Vine boom. Dun. And Red Ranger Isekai is really funny. I cannot recommend it enough. Like, the main character guy is just such a stereotype of your average, not just common, like, Super Sentai guy, but like, shonen hero in general.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
She can talk about the most boring thing ever, and I will listen. Mavuika is speaking. Listen and learn. But yeah, he's like a stereotype of your average Sentai hero and shonen hero guy. But it's so funny. The names are so on brand. Like their thing, the attacks, even the credits sequence. I cannot recommend it enough. It's such a funny show. And it makes me sad that people like to dunk on. I shouldn't be yapping during cutscenes. I'm sorry. Just I only get so much time. But it makes me sad that people hate isekai because yeah, I can get a little sloppish, but I don't know, man. I have a ton of fun with isekai.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then.
I know it sounds different.
Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
I'm gonna have to download a mod for Mavuka later. Even though, like, I can get a mod that gives her the most enormous boob, and I'm gonna keep focusing on her. Oh my goodness, her absolutely divine voice. Like, I mean, she's way out of my league, and I know people say, oh, the league mentality is not something that should be practiced. I know. But still, I know she's way out of my league, but if she ever whispered anything in my voice, I would turn into a puddle on the spot. Like, I would literally start melting. I forget what it's called, but there was an isekai where a wrestler gets transported. That sounds hilarious. Oh, it's called Kimono Michi Rise Up Red Ranger. Reminds me of that. Kimono Michi Rise Up is the title. Okay. I thought Red Ranger was part of the title. Dude, that sounds... Oh, I think I did see that. And he's like wrestling all these like monster guys, right? And the women are super into him, but he just doesn't care. He just wants to wrestle everything. I think I heard of that. It looks so funny. True, but I've got... do you know anything about sacred flame crystals? Is there anything dangerous?
What makes you ask?
We've heard rumors that sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's something people don't know, but it would make sense. They said the rituals were stopped being practiced at some point a long time ago and were replaced with something else, and so that does seem like a good reason for it.
The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it.
The thing I want to say about Mavuka's design, I know I might be a bit biased. I was reading over that text again because I blanked out for a bit. But I was thinking about her design. I like it, but I've noticed some people complain about it on Twitter, which doesn't really mean much. It's Twitter complaining over the sky being blue, but like I've seen some people want to redesign her and fix quote unquote her design, make it more tribal, and like I get that, but I think her design is pretty stunning as is. It makes her cool and interesting and modern and fun, spunky, but it doesn't forget that inspiration they're taking it from. It takes two things and it blends them together very well. Whereas most people's idea of a good redesign for Mavuka is make her look exactly like her inspiration. but I don't think that makes a good redesign. Yes, it's original. Well, like, yes, it matches something, but she's more than just what she is inspired by. She's an original character in a fictional world. And I really don't think Genshin fans or just I fixed it types understand that. Like, it's not just about how well you can match a recipe, how well you can follow one thing. It's about how well you can blend elements together. Like, yes, the chips taste good, but you know, like, what about these recipes that you're supposed to work on? They are the culmination of the ingredients, not just one individual ingredient.
In essence, sacred flame crystals are just another form of the sacred flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
Very true. I find it hard to imagine.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it.
She seems quite stern about this.
Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough sacred flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
I know he's a war vet and all, and I get it. But I saw a comment on 4chan where somebody was making fun of how everybody's just gonna drop everything for this one dying animal. I was like, but I don't know. I mean, it seems a little goofy, but on the other hand, like, yeah, I mean, kind of wholesome. Kind of how I like my games.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Like, oh, unrelated, but Mauve, the way her hair
Well,
looks like
there are some things even I can't handle.
a sun from the front. And there's just the flames radiating in. Oh my goodness, dude, her design is stunning.
For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
A new competition brings a new challenge. And who knows? Maybe even a whole new story.
Oh, now that's a woman. Oh hey, my phlogiston got recharged. Thank you, Kara, for the Mavuka fan art. You know me. I mean, I'd say you know me quite well. I guess it's not as if I ever said this. It's nice that both of you were able to attend the stream without me inviting you. I didn't actually expect you guys to,
there's
so
something
thank you.
strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Oh my goodness. Everything about her is just stunning. Oh, biker angel. Well, consider the VTuber status rizzed. Consider me head over heels.
Finally, you're here!
Oh, the dolphin lady. Milani. She looks like a character that would be out of Pokemon, dude. I'm not even lying. And that's not a bad thing. Like, from Gen 6 to 8 Pokemon, that's what she makes me think of. And that's not a bad thing. I actually like that. 6 to 8 Pokemon, art-wise, was peak. I loved that. This is like, if they took this, but also kind of adapted that for, like, the Legends sub-series. But yeah. I don't know, I like her design. Like, I don't get why people complain so much about it. They are bold with it. Hailing from Mesli, this vivacious Mesli, I'm getting that right. This vivacious girl is a renowned guide in Natlan and the proprietor of the water sports shop, Leisurely Puffer. Water sports? You mean like Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, no, that's okay. As the brightest star in any crowd, her laughter and cheer ignite the passion of those around her. She believes there are two kinds of people in the world. Friends she already knows and friends she hasn't met yet. Those who know.
That traveler, Paimon. So basically,
Those who don't know. Yansan, you know, I like this focused story thing, actually. It's nice to be able to do this before I get into the Archon quest, where everything's super serious, traveler. You need to stop people from literally dying. Yansan, tempered in molten stone. A petite yet, like, I don't know. In any gacha game, I always prefer the more chill stories. They're just nice. Also, if they took away the bra, like her design is so peak, but just take away the bra. So I can whoa a little bit. A petite yet powerful fitness coach from Teteokan. Teteokan? Though small of stature, she possesses great strength. She believes that true perseverance lies not in mindless exertion, but in following the right methods, so she advocates for sensible workout plans and balanced nutrition. Once the subject of pity in her youth, due to her physique, she has just, if I can read, she has since transformed into a symbol of strength and is often mistaken for someone naturally born with such power. Yet deep down, she knows that real strength is earned through hard work and is not a gift bestowed at birth. So she's like an ant, tiny but super strong. What? Better watch out, Frieza. I'm stronger than an ant. If an ant were this big. Yeah. You're just fucking with me. I have a friend who would adore you on something.
hold up. What happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first.
I kind of want to lick Molani's thighs.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
Oh, hey, it's a friend of mine really likes that blue guy there.
So...
Oh, aren't you the cutest little thing? Hey, give me your ears. I want to touch your ears.
So, you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
Girl, I am not even mapped the whole area yet. I'm gonna need you to chill on that.
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
His eyes are really pretty and kind of intimidating and even scary. Like they look alien, but cool too. Man, I keep getting blown away by Nalan and just think, bros be complaining about everything. Kinich, Turnfire Hunt. A fierce Saurian hunter from Huitzlan. He walks alongside the self-proclaimed almighty Dragon Lord, Kuhul-Aja. He honed his skills in the wilds from a young age, and became an expert in subduing beasts and evil Saurians alike. He takes on a wide range of commissions, firmly believing that all things come at a cost. His pragmatic approach has drawn both admiration and controversy within his tribe. Once a solitary figure, he now finds himself surrounded by trusted companions, ready to pay the necessary price to protect what is truly precious. He says commissions. Does that mean he's open for them right now? For longer than like 2 seconds? Oh, goodness. What the heck? I missed chat messages. I'm sorry. Amber versus Mavico oiled up in the underwear twerk battle. Who's winning? Ooh, that's gonna be tough, but I think I'm gonna have it to give it to Mavico. She's an adult, and she has reached the peak of her bodily development. Not to mention she's older. She is a lot more muscular than Amber, however. At least I would imagine, because she's like super duper strong. So those muscles would be kind of tight and she'd have a hard time making it clap, even with a lot of strength. Versus Amber, who is not as developed, but not as strong. Her muscles not as tight and tense as well. I think I'd have to give it to Mavica, but it'd be a close battle. See, what makes the booty clap is not perfection, it is actually flaws. It is the lack of strength and the presence of fat, and the lack of muscle, and somewhat less muscle to keep that fat in place. The buttocks have muscles in them, but if they're fit, then they cannot clap.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
Oh man. Orderon, I have a friend who really likes him. Even amongst the Mictlan tribespeople, they're particularly unique young folk. This fellow usually lives alone out in the wild, has a slightly confusing manner of speech, and his behavior falls outside the bounds of ordinary logic. He's literally me. Meticulous and patient, he has an extraordinary talent in caring for plants and animals. He is not literally me, getting the most out of related deeds, whether they be farming or raising aphids. What a nice young lad. Shadow the Nightwind.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Please do not whisper into my ear, I will be rizzed. Chaska, Skyborn Arbiter. I thought she looked like a vampire hunter when I first saw her, and then I paid more attention, I realized, oh, she's supposed to look like a bird. The Peacemaker of Tlalocan. She is celebrated for formidable strength and carefree spirit. Growing up alongside Cuckoosaurs, she inherited their wild nature and battle instincts, but also learned to understand the bonds and warmth she shared between humans once she was taken in by the Tlalocan. At the heart of conflicts, she employs various means to resolve disputes, both in her role as a mediator and as a way of reconciling with her base nature. In doing so, she protects her inner self while safeguarding the peace of Natlan. It's kind of hard to choose. They all sound like really nice people.
Oh, so that's what's going on! No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives.
What kind of incentives are we talking?
How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
I cannot be bought unless you offer me sweet foods.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation!
Oh, she's got a funny plushie on the back. It's like a puffer fish. Oh, that's cute.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
Oh my goodness, that sounds good. I have not had good barbecue in forever. But what I really want to know is what's up with this lizard guy. Why is he all pixelated? Like that's some Paper Mario 1000-Year Door type stuff. How's he existing in the 3D space?
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Oh, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little... Ah!
How did he knock him so far?
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty,
and
I'll provide a
pixels,
year's
still.
worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Take off the bra. I mean, sounds great.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
I mean, I do need to kind of fix my diet.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
I would like the flying lessons. That'd be really good for travel. But what does Kachino have to
That's kind of what
offer?
Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Okay, that's somehow the most tempting. She's a little cinnamon roll. I want to take care of her.
Oh, Paimon loves those too. Oh, this is such a tough choice.
If you let me touch your ears, I'll join your tribe.
Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others.
Right? Such nice people.
You know what?
I don't
Paimon's
feel
decided
bad.
to leave this one to you.
Gee, thanks. I would join you all then. Yu-nee belongs to all of Natlan after all. Yeah, do not take me to Natlan. I will butcher every single pronunciation you throw at me. Welcome to Natlan. Natlan? Natalan? Natlan. Oh, okay. Well, bottom sounds like the nicer option. But let's be nice to the immediate people here.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes
Thank
on one
goodness I don't
side
have to make
versus
everyone
3
feel
on the
bad.
other for those. So, first half, you're on our side. Second half, on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Okay.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
They have such nice voices.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Bird lady back there packing the guy. Oh my god. I see where the war thing kind of comes in. It's in friendly competition. But man, I really want to make fun of Genshin fans. Like, I get that it was promised as a nation of war, but like... Dog. You ain't gonna get dead bodies here. They can't make it a Spartan culture. Like, what were they asking? What were they thinking they'd get? Warhammer?
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority
She
here.
has such a nice voice. They all have such nice voices.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
I remember all of those. His voice actor got replaced, didn't it? Which kind of sucks. I mean, like, I don't know. He sounds fine right now. I don't see the issue. Like,
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
like, replace him for what? What do you do? Sounds pretty good as is.
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Flower trials or Saurian treasure seeker. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But I'm kind of doing all this for the Saurians, I guess. Well, I am here for the Bloom Flower Trials. I guess I should continue with that. Oh, okay. I can choose. Bloom Flower Trials begin. The Pyro Archon Mavga. What a woman. Oh my goodness. Oh. Has agreed to hold the Bloom Flower Trials, and the competition venue is ready. All that's left is to sign up for it. Alright, need to find the right stick to something already. A Saurian expedition has set off in search of ocean zephyrs, but a few little ones seem to have stayed behind. Why not have a chat with the staff nearby? I mean, can I not do both? What do you think I should do? I kind of want to just quit because, like, I'm nervous. You should crank that soldier boy. But to which song? Oh, I'm not good at decisions. What if I can't do the other one? This is what scares me. Every time I see a fork in the road, I wonder, oh wait. Can I explore the other one? What do you mean this nation of war has friendly competition in sports without people dying? This isn't diverse and wholesome chungus enough. Look, Twitter, I fixed it. I made them fat and gay and lame and black. And on top of that, I piled up dead bodies because nation of war. We're the normal ones. Okay, it's kind of playing with fire there. Oh, I gotta shower. It's getting late. Bro, I guess I'm going to do both because I need help with the ocean zephyrs and I need help with the sacred flame crystals. Okay, so I can do both. Okay, cool. Whew. Starting to... Okay, so it's just asking me which one I want to do first. Okay. Wait. Time limit? That's okay. I really want to know why my trackpad kind of leans to the left, because I don't think it's done that with other stuff. But whatever. Talk to Vinesh. Unfortunately, that will be the end of tonight's stream. Really streamed longer than I wanted, but thank you all so much for coming along. I really do appreciate it. Very kind of you all. Thank you, Joy-kun. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Void M. Thank you, Dark Dex. Thank you all so much for coming along for what was effectively just a test stream, but I do still appreciate it. It was very kind of you all, like I said.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Happy big night. You too. Sleep well, all of you. Hope everything goes well. Tomorrow will be a different game. I'm going to be streaming Interior Worlds. It's a game I've been wanting to stream for a long time. It's a game where you basically just go on walks around abandoned places. Not super interesting. Seemingly so. But my goodness, Lisa's so fine. But yeah, it's a game where it's kind of like PS1 styled, walk around abandoned places. To me, that game kind of speaks to me. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys will enjoy too. If you can't watch it, that's perfectly fine. That's what VODs are for. But in any case, thank you all so much for coming along tonight to tonight's stream. And sleep well. Have a good night. From Big Sister? Oyasumi. Oh, Marva got so far.